the club is twisted so it's turned the loft down. Because when you're hitting it, it's also going left, so it's hooking.
Okay.
So ball position's too far back, hands are too far forward. Okay. Yeah, ball more forward. Keep going more. Okay, hold it there. Set up to it. And now move your hands behind the ball. There. Move back, ball position back more. Sorry, forward more, feet back more. Blah, blah, blah. There, hit that one. What just happened? Golf shot. You just had that ball a little too far back with that little loft on your club.
Okay. I'm starting to like it, but it's a scary club.
Okay, so this is why it's always thin. When you go to the top of your swing from here, you're bringing your arms and club down to the ball, which is pulling your body up this way, because we have a reverse action. When you go down with your arms, it's going to pull your body up and you're not getting down to the ground. From the top of your swing, you have to feel like your body goes down, right? Now your arms have nowhere to go but down. You're definitely going to take a divot. But once arms up, body down, body up, then arms down. So it's like the arms have to feel as though that they stay in their top of backswing until you've gone down and forward with your ribs.
Yes. With your lead side ribs?
Yeah, like where you were holding onto the towel, right? That towel point has to go down toward the ball, over toward the target, and that's what's going to pull on this golf club.
Okay.
But when you pull your arms down to put the club to the ball right now, you're jumping out of the way, there's no more space, there's no more room. We in trouble. Decent. Nice divot. Like, your divot lines are getting really good.
If I slow down my arms, is that a good feeling?
Okay, you're trying to rephrase what I just mentioned to you. Okay? We need to find a way for you to have a to-do list that engages things, right? So that means that you have to tell yourself to get your body down and forward, right? Don't tell your body not to do something. It doesn't exist. It doesn't happen that way. Right? Give yourself the checklist of to-dos and go forward.
Okay, so I'm going to go. Will work.
Nice. So your arms came down while your body was coming up, right? Your arms are attached to your body, right? If your body rises, it takes your arms with it. So one more time, take it to the top, hold it up there. Okay, so we need to find a way for you to feel like this can stay back while you try to pull those ribs down toward the ball, right? It'll bend your spine, like poke this rib out through your shirt that way toward the ball.
What do you mean toward the ball? Forward?
Yeah, down toward the ball, toward the ground. No, poke this rib out, like bend your back. Yep, there, good. And now pull that toward the target. That's what's going to pull on your arm. One more time, do that again. So all the way up. Okay, hold it there. So you pull down more, down to the ground more. Out, down. Good. And then around the corner to me. Good. So do that again. Okay. Now pull the rib, shoulder back. Pull the rib, leave the shoulder back. Pull the rib in front there. Good. Keep pulling. Around. Keep turning. Keep going. Keep pulling. Keep pulling. Keep pulling. Keep turning. Keep turning. Okay. Sort of. Right, so watch me. From the top of this move, from right here, I have to feel like I'm poking my rib down toward the ball. Notice what it does to my back, right? Look how my back starts to really get this like twist this way. Then I turn that twist toward the target. So here I am, and then from there I want to pull that out of the way. But what you've got going is you go from here, and this left side doesn't really move. It gets kind of stuck. It like stays there. And I want you to feel like your ribs are like fingers, and they're going to split apart and go around the corner. And in order for you to start splitting your ribs apart, that's this motion.
Yes. So if I go.
Yeah. Good. So do that again without slow motion stuff. Good. Imagine you still have that towel in there, and you had to do all this. You'd move pretty good. Good. Keep going. No, find a smoothness first. Find an actual swing doing this. Good. It's going to feel like they go down, then they go toward the target, then they go up to the sky, and it leads the whole way.
Love it. Okay. It feels awesome. It feels like it's a proper finish position. I feel the C's you're talking about.
Cool. Okay, so more practice swings. Like, I'd love for you to do like 100 practice swings of this at almost full speed. Trying to find this at your full speed motion, but get really comfortable doing it before implementing hitting the ball too. Okay, do that again. All your weight off your front foot. Don't stand on that front foot as you do this. You don't have to lift it up like a horse, but, you know, just don't stand on it. Everything I'm trying for you to do is feel as though that the downswing, arms, shoulder, hands, club, being pulled by your ribs going around the corner. And it's your ribs. Like, I can get my ribs to go left of my arm and shoulder. See that?
Yeah.
That's how you see my chest turning toward you, even though my arm's not moving. Right? It's an inward turn into that shoulder that way. So from the top of the swing, I'm trying to get you to turn this to the left to pull on that.
Okay, that first move of the leaning away from
Yeah, it feels like your shoulder might go away from the ball as your rib goes down toward it.
Yeah.
It might, yeah. But as long as you feel like you're engaging the left ribs, trying to split them apart like fingers and get them to go down, forward, up in that type of a motion. Down, forward, up, right here. Down, forward, up. There you go, faster, no breaks. You can't do this unless you do this hard. So you can't do it by stopping and kind of like, you know, testing the waters a bit. It's got to be full emphasis, move that thing out of the way. Good. Okay, so try and make this move and see where the club ends up, instead of it being like the move and then let's swing this golf club through what looks like a golf swing. Right? Like
Okay.
if I was really only going to do this move and just focus on this, the club really doesn't get out of the ground. Like there really is no follow through if we just wanted to focus on this. Here, down and around. Right? And there's the end of it. All I'm trying to do is feel like I can focus on just my ribs moving down and around the corner like that. Right? But if you're able to, if somehow you're able to swing this way and stand up tall and lift your arms up to here, there's no more pulling of this by this. So you can think of your lag today. Your lag is your hands from these left ribs. And I want them to stay as far away from them as they can, even at the end. Okay?
I'm having trouble understanding the down, even though I feel like the ribs are, like my shoulders are going back. Like the up, not down.
Yeah, don't focus on that too much.
Okay.
Just still try to do it because there's so much more to it, right? Down, around, and up. Keep the hands away from the ribs that are pulling, right? But if they pull in and they get close like this, or they pull up and they get like, well, high and close to it, we're not getting the pull we need. You start pushing too much that way. Push. Right? I want to feel like I'm just pulling this club as long as I can, and once it's in the ground, it's done. There, all pull.
Yeah.
Right? But the second that I add some push is when I start adding the height to my shot. Right? So that was like pulling and then last minute some push onto it, shoots it into the sky. But if we have too much of this from here pushing down like that, pushing the club into the ground with the body rising, we never get down to the ground. So we need to get your body, your torso, your pivot, rib cage here, feeling as though that your ribs are going to go from here, they're going to go down toward the ground, maybe in front of the ball, around toward the target, and then up back that way to the sky. And I know I'm done when my ribs point up to that cloud. Okay? That's when my swing is done.
The start of the downswing.
Yeah?
What happens?
Ribs down, around, up. Ribs down, around, up. Right? You can't do that today too quickly, too fast, too aggressively. All these things are good moves for you to do to try to get your power, try to get some more speed out of this motion.
Yeah.
Right? Down, around, up. Okay?
Okay.
Breaks my heart. Okay, add some speed to it, let her go. Good job. So try to focus on these parts moving like fast and aggressive and athletic, and then just let's see where your arms and club and hands end up going because of that. Right? Like the ribs and your inside, your chest is a controlling factor of where your shoulders and arms, elbows, hands, all that goes. Right? So let's take the driving force and the steering wheel out of the hands and put it into your chest here and pull this thing around and trust that it's going to bring the club and arms around with it.
Or am I starting like this? Am I going down or am I going back? That's what I'm confused at.
The second one. You can do the second one. You've never done the first one. That's why I'm laughing. I don't even know where that came from. It doesn't look like you're doing it.
No. So,
Good. Okay, do that one. And then toward the target, and then up to the sky. Good. And don't stop until this is finished. This has to be the whole motion. Down, forward, around, and try to get it to lead your arms.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay. But remember, like each one of these shots, I want you to feel like is a knockout. Not a little tester punch. I want you to try to feel like every time you hit it, you're giving it like a really good thump. Good. Again, this isn't something you're going to find by doing it like slow motion, stopping along the way, seeing what it feels like. You have a concept. You need to step on the gas with that concept and let the feels come in. Don't search for them. Thin, fat, awesome. Thin, fat, awesome.
How do these look?
I'm not even watching your swing yet. I'm watching the ball. Once I see the ball fly a few times, I kind of get an idea of what you're doing, and I'll work backwards.
Okay.
Okay. Keep talking. I want your feedback.
So my focus now is just whipping my ribs around.
Yes.
That's kind of what I'm focusing on. I find that it's giving me a little bit of a whip factor in the arm. I don't know if that's bad or okay.
Okay.
That I didn't really have before. Like I feel like when I get to the ball now, there's like a little built-up tension.
Yes, you would have that. Because otherwise you were throwing it away as you were standing up away from the ground.
Okay. So that's what the difference is there. Damn it, Nick, you're missing the glory.
Oh no, I'm hearing it.
I don't know if it looks any different.
You don't have to worry about that. Okay? Keep showing me what you're trying to do. So I want to see it like done quicker, harder, shorter. It looks long and lazy, and I want a little opposite of that.
Okay.
Way better golf swing. Good job. Another one. Same type of tempo, aggressiveness, good ideas. Mostly I'm seeing that the tempo's different, so the club comes through differently, but what you're doing I think is okay. You just need to keep doing it. Like, I'm good, keep going, keep hitting. Anytime I can get you to hit doing the same thing without, asking too many what ifs, we're on a good track. Good job. Way better. This looks pretty easy.
Yeah, actually, that one I felt. Works. Okay. I see what you're saying about trust that it's going to get there. Like me stopping it?
I like it. I like everything you're doing. Keep going. I still want to see it faster. That was hit well, huh? Okay, so you've hit a bunch that are really good. Keep going with it.